Can we get EKS? 더블. What cross mountain? pudding. 어떻게 알았어? Hello. Can I be?